What's up you guys, this is Junior Trader and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock. Guys, this thing is going up to the moon again. Well, we'll talk about in this video how we have been talking about lately that once as Nvidia has broken those structures that it is looking to go to upside, and we received that follow through to the upside today. Not just that, we have, well, as I have been saying, one after the other now, analysts will come out to keep upgrading Nvidia. Yesterday it was Morgan Stanley. Today we have Raymond James. They're saying, oh, Morgan Stanley, you said $1,000. We're going to say $1,100 now. So this thing again getting into that same territory that these analysts are just trying to manipulate in any way or fashion, but we have been trading with the technicals and we have already caught on to all of these moves before they even about to happen. So I talked about all of this in advance as these moves were about to happen the next days and those levels, and as we have been receiving those confirmations, things have been going in those directions. I'll show you a lot of the bot data as well, and most importantly guys, this options data is gonna blow your mind today. On Nvidia, I'm seeing something. There's these two charts, one from yesterday and today. As for the options data, the updates that I'll provide you, this is gonna make you question so many things. All right, so many things. Wow. So let's start off by letting you know that none of this is any financial advice. This is only for education purposes. I'm just sharing my opinion, how I read the market, how I trade the market. That's all. You are solely responsible for your decisions and outcomes for whatever you want to do. It's your responsibility and you live by your own decisions and outcomes, okay? I play no role and no part in any of what you're gonna do, all right? So now let's start off with, first of all, my day trading bot. And again, this is just an educational tool as for reference that I use for trading and all that stuff that I do with, you know, automated trading or whatever, but just saying. So look at the massive great moves today as my bot gave. Guys, this thing is unstoppable right now. Great move. We got in really good buying position, really took some extra profits out at the very end of these positions as well. Last 30 trades of data, awesome. Just today's position was $2,100 profit. This is looking great. Well, yeah, we have had $3,500 as well. Wow. But anyways, data is right over here. Have been getting some good plays on Nvidia, profitable trades. I mean, the data is all here. But anyways, just wanted to show you this. And with that, let's actually talk about now. Let's go to the daily interval. And I want to first start off with some of the levels identification here with you to talk about how Nvidia is, you know, literally turning bullish, right? So this was the level. 863. So guys, okay, well, before that, I want to let you know it's about 50 days moving average, and Nvidia has recaptured 20 days moving average with some critical break of structures. We'll get to the options data in just a second, but that's on the daily and on hourly interval as well, guys. This thing has recaptured. The first thing was yesterday, this level of 862. That was the starting of the break of the structure to the upside already. And this is where this thing did that, right? It captured it. It captured the move from, what do we call? Yeah, sorry, the support at $862 level. So, and then today, well, I talked about there's a move now for it, a possible move to 891 today. It's an intraday long play now. This thing has broken the structure back to the upside. Before we were taking all these bearish plays, right? Look at it. I talked about $947 level. As we're gonna lose that, here we go, right over here, and we have been taking so many short plays. I have talked about all of this on my videos. And then when this particular day we broke out above, well, before that I talked about on this day that if we break out of $862 and above, it's a change of the structure on this, and this thing can go up then. Then the next day what we got? We broke out above 862, and we have been going up since then. And 891 was what I talked about today. We are even above that. Nvidia, all in all, has made itself, yeah, fully bullish, guys. It's above 20 days moving average on daily interval. It's above 200 hours moving average as well. It's above $891 as well. right? It's just breaking structure by structures, level by level. It has confirmed these pivots as well. So any pullback on 891 is still a long on Nvidia right now. Nvidia is full on bullish again. This was the area of structure break back again to the upside, $862 that we talked about in my videos. So now what I want to show you on the options data is gonna blow your mind. So, and this is actually very strange. So let's go to the April 10th of options data. So black line over here, let's just focus on what I'm saying, okay? Black line is the yesterday's closing price, almost around between 870 and 875, right? What was the closing price yesterday? Yeah, just around that, right up here. So, oops, sorry, here we go. And this is what I was telling you that yesterday, guys, we still have a lot of puts sitting down there, right? Many people, look at it, 15,974 at 800. Oh, sorry, this was 14,000 because they were a little bit lesser than this was the data day prior. And yes, we were getting, calls around 870 quite a lot, which were pushed in the money. And then this $900 call, 16,822, that was the one pushed outside, right? This is where $900 was the target, right? But at least the target, I mean, that's where the most calls options were present. And these are the options expirations, guys, for this week, actually, tomorrow. So price was at around 871 or so, and there was still a lot of calls options sitting here at 900. And then it's just an outlier here, right? This $900 call option, these are outliers. All other options on calls, they are not that huge, but the density on the puts options on the left side, look at it, they're just so much, right? So now today's options data, let me show you. The price is over here. This is not puts, it's just labels is different here. This is the black line, which is the today's closing price, around $906, right? And $900 level calls, 16,000 current open interest or whatever, is from yesterday, which were over here, right? These $900 call where that high interest was. And oh, sorry, here we go. Yeah, the price has been pushed beyond this 900. So these calls that you just saw over here, price has been pushed to make these calls money. And these were not there over the weekend. Analysts came out, upgraded the price with their calls option put in place, and today also price is pushed further. When you see in the technicals, this just straight up, no coming back down. These are the whales trying to print their options, all right? Look at it, made the money there for the calls. They just pushed the price for as where they wanted to. Here you go though, however, this is strange because price is going up, but puts are increasing. Whoa! And these are expirations for this week, the Friday. And yesterday, how many puts were there at $800? 14,746. So let's maybe say 15,000 something, right? And today they are 20,000. I don't know if traders were trying to double down. I'm not quite sure why there are so many puts there. This is because technically price was already looking bullish going in today, but most of the traders still betted to the downside. And the density is still quite high on the short side. I'm afraid that a lot of the puts traders tomorrow will lose money. I think this is where market makers and hedge funds are milking the market. All right, because that's where the max pain is, right? Which means these options are gonna go worthless, and market makers who hedge in and hedge funds as well, they're gonna make a lot of money just because they have moved it away. Look at it. So yeah, and that's why I said options data is only for the sentiment where traders are buying, or where the trader sentiment is. it doesn't tell you the technicals of the price action. That's why it's very important to draw this confluence between options data and the technicals. And technicals have been looking bullish since yesterday. So there was no point for these puts to increase. But, well, some traders are the traders, and the way they do. And market makers, hedge funds, or whatever, like, guys, this is the huge pain on the put sides. Oh no, this is bad for anyone who even got more puts. This is ridiculous. I don't know what they were thinking, because price action was looking bullish, and that's what we have been talking about. I showed you everything now, right? Guys, yeah, Nvidia is still full on bullish for tomorrow. If tomorrow Nvidia loses $890, then we can talk about some choppiness next week, downside or whatever for next week. But looking at how Nvidia is, it's not bearish right now as long as it's above 891. It has opened up the door to keep going up, maybe some pullback and continue up, but it's bullish. That's what it is. That's what we have been talking about since the structure changed at $862. Before even that, I have been talking about that if structure can change, if this particular day I talked about if Nvidia can break above $862. So from the downside, we changed the structure to the upside, and we have been going up. Guys, wow, unstoppable. You see the options data, you really scratch your head, right? It's like, wow, what a comeback. So guys, this is what it is, right? If Nvidia wants to keep going up from here, who am I to stop it, right? I can't stop it. I'm just going to trade with what price action is telling me. So yeah, that's what it is. Cool, good stuff, guys. Well, guys, that's what it is. I won't doubt if it tests this $968 or $975 again, but this time if it does that test, it's very hard to say that it's going to come lower. I think this has a high possibility of staying up here now for good time, or even make all-time highs, just because the way the structure has changed, at least right now, to me looks like it's getting again very bullish. But again, nothing is guaranteed in stock market, and also I'm just providing my opinion just as an educational opinion, and that's all. It's none of this is any financial advice, just my opinion. That's it, nothing more than that. Okie dokie, guys. Well, that's all. If you found this video helpful and valuable, hit the like, subscribe. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. I have 2 trading bots, 2 indicators, and Wall Street alerts. All right, guys, bye.